Hello. Hello. There it is, the thing. Probably glued up on the underside, maybe a little bit. There's the thing. My butt pad. My butt pad. My buttock pad. Alright, I gotta get the stream up. Oh, I gotta finish this too. Look at that. Blade. Hashtag Gerber gear. Quadrant. Boom. Okay. Visibility. Tonight, no tomorrow. Tonight, no tomorrow. No tonight, tomorrow at AM 12. Boom. Whack, whack, whack. Save it. Save it. Save it for God's sakes. View the Changle. There's the friggin' Chets. Chets. Sick Boy Tactical hit 300 subs. And then woke up, it was 294. Hey, yeah, dude, that's... Know what happens? Like, sometimes, like, YouTube literally does that to me all the time. It's clean. What's clean? What's clean? James, what's clean? It's clean. Oh, the table. Oh, yeah. I got you. Like the stream there myself. 2 people, 2 likes. We are on top of that. Cheers. Congratulations on 300, though. I mean, so that's why, if you ever see me post on something about my subscribers, it always says like 805 or 810 or something before I said I hit I hit 800 or whatever, you know. You want a fried banana, 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 banana man. He had the superpower that when he ate a banana, he became Banana Man. Yeah, hey. Alright. There's a reason I've been doing this for like 125 days now. And there's a reason I have as many subs as I do is because I have a prolific body of work, right? And I did all of it in the last 120 days, so putting out as much as you can. Plate carrier, carry belt. Yeah, hey, and you don't have to, like, what I do is quantify things as if it was a show of some kind. That's just my entertainment brain. My entertainment soaked brain. I mean, it's like this, right? This is the stubbiest screwdriver I've ever found. And this is the tiniest little bit driver I've got. And that's a metal case. Nice. At Weehaw, man. They make some good stuff out at Weehaw. Not to mention, Weehaw. What a cool name. Weehaw. Gonna go get another beer now. Gonna go get another beer now. Alright, so. Looks sick, like cases like that. Yeah. Trust me, I tell you, man, it's pretty nice. This little guy is very small. Very small, and surprisingly quite agile and very good. But yeah, hides a little Weehaw. Hey, I don't know, man. I gotta play with that. And yeah, and then it goes. It's a great companion piece for this. You know, this way you got a stubby. You got the stubbiest. You got a second stubbiest. You got a ratchet if you need it. Some screws are a pain in the keister. Should have said buttocks. Looks sick. I like case. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like it too. I like these old school, like these stamped out with the little rolled out little latches on them. It reminds me a lot of tool cases when I was younger. So you know, hey. But yeah, metal tool case. A very small item. And inside you have practically every useful one. The one thing I might do is I might change all the T20s, the T's with the security T's. You know, the little nipple ones, the ones that have the screw with the little indentation with the little nipple inside. Looks sick. Like cases like that. My name is Thick Boy Tactical. Subscribe to me. Hey, dude, hey, and for real, haters are gonna come in all flavors and sizes. Can't let those assholes get to you. When you do good, people are gonna hate it. It's just a fact of life, man. Yeah, but the Steinway, surprisingly a cool little thing in my brain. I was sure that it was not gonna be that cool, so. Archbishop Herod Holmes, Jack White, go listen to that song. It's groovy. It's groovy. Groovy. What was the last video I did? I put some music in it. Did I? Pollux Caster, how you doing, man? Pollux Castor. Pollux, pow. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? You doing good? I'm about to drink a beer. The beer. I did a 15-second review on the Weehaw thing today. I got a Lego set that I got to put together. People seem to like that a little bit. So yeah, you know, it's content, right? It's time you hanging out with me. So people seem to like that too. You know how it goes. Cute dog, Pollux. What on the picture or whatever? It's not his. It's AI. It's AI. Everything is AI, or it's AI, so that's artificial intelligence or actual intelligence. You have to choose. Cheers. Oh, he has videos? Dude, he has videos? I didn't know you had videos, Pollux. Go to channel. No, not channel activity. Go to channel. Subscribe. Oh, that is a cute dog. Holy crap. Yeah, he wants a walk, of course. That is a nice dude. I like the markings on that dog right there. You ever seen an AI movie with Haley Joel Osment? Love it. No, I haven't. I haven't seen very many movies lately. That's why occasionally you'll see one out there. It's a 15-second review or a 15-second movie rec, and it's something old. It's probably why. That's why it's like how I know that I'm getting old. I don't pay that much attention to newer stuff until it piques my interest. So that new Superman, that was a good movie. That was pretty good. No, I haven't. I'll check it out though. Haley Joel Osment, and then I could probably type in AI 2000s, something like that. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, okay. Sorry, lost track of my brain there for a second. Hey, Pollux Caster, thanks for showing up, man. I do appreciate that. It's always a pleasure to see you. It's always a pleasure. I hope you're enjoying the videos. And I'm going to. I'll have a good one. Yeah, why not? So I have a Lego set. It's a Cars Lego set again. Still no Cars characters, but this one's a pretty cool one. This is like a trying to get it to fucking flatten out, but there's like a guy, a welding torch dude, and then there's like a fire hydrant. Fire hydrant. Fire. I know that goes to this dude, and I know that most of this stuff I pulled out already goes to this dude. So, shoom doom doodly doo. Click. Just passing by. I don't know, people, y'all like freaking Cars? I like that movie, Cars. Cars and Cars 2. That's what I'm building, a car from Cars. From Cars on Parade. Let's see here. You know, if you think about it, it is kind of creepy. I have one that's a truck, right? So the truck part is obviously the sentient car part. But does he feel what happens going on in the trailer? I mean, is it cool that Lightning McQueen is hanging out in there? That's all I'm asking. Is he aware? Is it like, oh wow, that's kind of weird feeling. Shoom boom boom. I'm looking for you. Poo poo. Waiting to DoorDash. Is that like waiting for Godot? Like, is that what that's like? You can at least do the face, the panels, the top, some wheel accents, put those back there. This, do that. Right there. It's a wheel with a wheel accent. Just trying to cut down on some of what's here. Haha! Here's this, and here's this. And then I'm pretty sure I need this and a white piece. Possibly connected to something else. It's quite possibly connected to something else, as a matter of fact, yes. Let me look ahead of... So, yeah, didn't do shit today. I made a pad for my stool, so now my ass doesn't hurt after a long stream. I don't know how to explain that any better. I could probably just show it to you. Here, it's right here. Made out of that freaking craft foam. I did a little video on it. The greenhouse one is nice. What greenhouse one? The off-brand. Yeah. I like that coffee house. It's just not a very like thoughtful build in some ways. I don't know how to explain that any better. It's like they didn't know that certain parts were gonna fall off if you tried to move it or something, or they did and they just didn't give a crap. But no, dude, I'm looking at those too. Trust me when I tell you, I've already bought one. It was not the best thing. It's not the best thing I've ever put together, but it's not the worst thing I've ever put together. So, I hope I'm not missing shit. Oh, there is something there. Haha. Psh. 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 Okay. I'm not dumb, I swear. Half Dead EDC has arrived. I'm doing pretty good. How about you, man? You doing good? Are you doing well for yourself, my friend? Are you doing good out there? Like Superman. Freaking Superman. Oh, we're up in here, can't complain, been riding more. Oh yeah, I saw your bike on one of them videos, man. I dropped a like. Usually when I'm doom scrolling, it's hard to freaking stop and say something, so I'll freely admit that. Ting ting, walla walla bing bing. Ting ting, walla walla bing bing. Ha. Aha. Yeah, I used to ride a moped back in the day. I looked like a freaking circus bear on it. I'm so tall. Um, uh, the reality is I did ride a motorcycle for a little bit too. KLR, diesel KLR, KLX or whatever. Sorry, KLX. Sorry. It's been a while. I mean, when I was a kid, I was much more brash, pushy with my life. Not to mention, I was willing to take a lot more risks than I do now. Since my son is, older, I might start taking a few extra ones here and there just to show everyone how good I used to be. For the last time I get the chance to do it. Got that. Yeah, because one day I'm gonna be like, a rounded out old friggin', you know, I don't know, old dude, something. It's not bad bike. Yeah, hey, the Z650. So my cousin, back in the day, he rode a 754, like a 1979 754. Uh, nice freaking bike. I think he sold it a few years back, but yeah, I think he bought like a Ninja after that. He'd always wanted the Ninja, you know. Ah, ah. Say you taste the soup. Taste the soup. So he tastes the soup. He says, "What's wrong with the soup?" No, sir. No. He says, "Where's the spoon?" Aha. All right. Then we've got the welding mask. Welding mask. It's not a bad bike. Yeah, it was one of my favorite bikes that I'd ever ridden. I didn't. A buddy of mine had a KLX or whatever that was, or KLR that was like standard gas, standard gas bike. So something very similar in many respects. But it's like it was the military style one. It wasn't an actual military one. I couldn't freaking get one out of surplus. They were real popular at the time, so just bought a regular one, just with the diesel engine. I had to order it from freaking Canada too. All right, there you go. There's the first part of the model. First part of the model. What's going on here? What's going on? First part of the model. Yeah, yeah. He's cool. He's slick. I don't know his name. It's Dickie, I guess. Yeah, Dickie. Hello, I'm Dickie. I repair things. All right, so moving on. Moving on. All right, and I knew this was coming. Ha ha ha! That is funny. Very funny. Starboy, it's a starboy saying hello to me, putting up a bunch of symbols and other things. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You doing? How's it going? You doing all right? Building some Lego, some Lego. Play well. All right. I think I have the quest here. Ha! Already built. Ha! Already built. Man, putting together the old ones actually is kind of fun. I've had these for years, by the way. These are pretty old Lego sets. From when my son was a wee tyke. A wee tyke. When I say wee, he's never been small. He's been like he's like, remember, I'm 6'6", so, and he's 6'4" or 5", something like that right now. I don't know. It's been a while since we looked. But he's about to have a bit of a stretch. You can see it happening. I can see it happening. So the other day, it was like I looked at him, and then I looked back, and he was like an inch taller, and then I looked back again, he was another inch taller. So that was kind of funny. I was like, "What the? What? Oh, what is going on here? What am I doing? Oh, haha, ha, they're already installed. Haha. Yes. Yes. They are already installed. Wheels. Wheel. All right, so yeah, I've got I think about 4 or 5 more 15-second reviews, and I'm out of 15-second review stuff. Uh, it's not a matter of it's a matter of money, but I'll find some money somewhere in the world here in the next couple days, and I'll tune that back up, y'all. Uh, ah, ooh, ooh. Okay. Am I paying attention to this? Not as nearly as much as I should. The instructions are always great on Lego, so you know. Eventually, I'll get it there. I'll figure it out. Uh, curvy boy, got the little angle piece. Angle piece. There's the other one. And it's a car, but it's a Cars car. It's from Cars. You know, the more you think about the anatomy of these things, the more it might creep you out. But I don't know. Suspending disbelief has just apparently been something I've been pretty good at my entire life. There's a starman waiting in. Yeah, sorry. Now it's stuck in my head, Starboy. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And if you're new and you can guess what it is in the chat there, it's a fire truck. No, it's not a fire truck. What? As I put the fire truck panels on the side. So, anyone have a bad day? I mean, I had a pretty decent one. Like, I can't say that I had the most amazing of days, but you know, do you really want someone to be like, I had an amazing day when they didn't? No, it was just a regular ass, mediocre, normal kind of day. You know, the kind of day when you wake up and you just kind of do what you do normally, and at the end of the day, you realize that you've been doing it, and you're like, oh my god, holy crap, what the hell? I didn't even realize the day had gone. So, you know, at least this way, there's a. Yeah, when I get so old, I can't remember shit. There's like a video proof that I built this Lego. Starman. You ever seen that movie, y'all? Starman with Jeff Bridges. Pretty cool movie, man. Very interesting. It's kind of weird too. You know, the weird ones. Sometimes you get like more mileage out of the weird ones than you do out of the other ones. So take from that what you will. And I'm getting closer here. This is not going to take much longer. See, I try to pick the smaller sets so that people aren't bored by this or whatever. Because I get it's not everybody's bag, baby. It's not everyone's bag, baby. Now, no, there's no one here. I can just be quiet for a second. Talking takes so much energy. That's not true. Just figure out what to talk about does. All right, Daddy. There you go. And then where's the other thing? Where's this stupid thing? It got to go up here. It's got to go with the thing, and then it shoots a missile. Why is it shooting a missile? Right? What's the point of it shooting missiles? Is it a water missile? I guess it is a water missile. It does have a blue tip. It's a water missile. Let's call it a water missile. Don't call it a comeback. Ah, haha. This is the entire face building section. I don't have to do. Left the face intact. Starman. Anybody out there want to say something in the chat? No one's chatting. People always come in hot and then never talk for very long. It's okay though, I get it. Like I'm kind of the same way sometimes, so I understand. But it's easier for me if people are talking to me. It does say EDChats, so if you want to chat, you can. You're just hanging out. I get that too. But I don't want to have to text my buddies to come and say what's up, but I'll do it to at least Sparky. Live now. See, the worst part is like Sparky sends me like personal notifications. I don't need that, Sparky. I just need to be able to touch the friggin' front of their touch the friggin' the button on short so I can talk. I can say something. Shit pisses me off. Yeah, like I can comment any other way, but I can't hit like the comment button on the front there. What? Jeez Louise. Couldn't send your message. I get it. It's a phone that's supposed to not work, right? That's how it's been lately, dude. Like anyone I try to call who's got an Android, like really hard for me to get through to them. Call fails all the time. It's like maybe we should rethink, giving billionaires the fucking control, because that's just, hey, let's just make everything shittier and shittier and see how much they can take before they break. Because I think that's exactly what people are doing right now, those motherfuckers. Dude, groceries cost so much fucking money right now. It's insane. We would go down there and buy like less than a week's worth of shit. It's like $300. If it wasn't for the fact that there's some creative freaking maths happening in this house, we wouldn't be eating beef no more. Ha. Ha. Okay. Done. Did it. It's done. Maybe I take a little break right here at this point. Smoke a bowl. Drink some beer, smoke a bowl. Smoke a bowl, drink a bill. Drink that fudge and beer, baby. Alright. We're there on that. Okay, 34 steps in, and I am nearly done. Cheers. There's one person in here. Cheers to you. I stand at attention. Oh, and they left. They didn't like the cheers. They're like, fuck this guy, alcoholic piece of shit. I don't know, I might be. I think I'm more of a binge drinking alcohol. Because I only drink it at night. I only drink at night. Come on, friggin' container. I know my finger's a little wet. Not that bad. And dude, if I was blind, I'd still be able to figure out how to smoke one. I hope. What would you rather have? Would you rather have no hearing or no sight, or would you rather have no arms and no legs? It's a good question. Someone asked me once. I said no legs, because at least I can get fucking like fake ones, right? Never like this, always like this. I said I'd rather go blind than deaf because I'm practically blind anyway. So whatever. At least without the glasses on. And I also said that I could learn to play the piano again without looking. Because that's one of my cruxes. I have to look at the keys. It's a bit of a problem. But one day I'll get over it. Or I'll just die and my legs will fall off. Man, Eddie's always being boring up here. There's no one talking, man. It's so weird. Why ain't no one talking? Hold on a second. To get them to swap out places. Alright, well, there's something there. There's 3 likes, 4 likes, 5 likes. I don't know. It's not telling me anything. Nothing's the truth anymore here. I'm telling you it's true. They're not telling you anything that's true or real here. They control the friggin' information. Google does. Why not? Why not manipulate the numbers so I never get to a profit level here? That's cool. I got you. Actively trying to keep the people who are making shit on your content on your stuff down, while actively promoting idiots who make the worst content in the world, basically. That AI slop shit. It's cool. I got you. I got the number there. Pretty easy to see what they're up to. And then one day everything will be AI and nothing will have any soul anymore, you know? There'll be no soul in any of the entertainment. It'll just be like, man falls down. Ha ha ha. 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 So not a bright future, y'all. Not a bright future. Right there. All right, and then, that's right. Nice, there was a place for that. Extra water missile goes in the back. Then you put this here, right here like this. And there you go. You have a fire truck, an anthropomorphized fire truck. And he's got a ladder, and he's got water missiles. And then, he's next to a guy, I guess he's a welder of some kind. I don't know. But there's the set. Not bad. Pretty fun. Pretty cool. All right, so. Wasting time. Just wasting time. All right, beer, cheers. But yeah, I really do like this Weehaw ratcheting boy. Obviously, you can do sockets on it with a little socket attachment. And then it came in a metal case. That really surprised me. I should have said metal case in the freaking video. Metal case. And then the Steinway micro stubby. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I don't know what to talk about. No one's talking to me, so I could just sit here and do this, like. Hula hands. But yeah, I built that pad today. I freaking did the videos. I'm not burnt out on this stuff. I'm burnt out on everything else in my life. Such a fucking race to fucking push. Shouldn't fall asleep right here on stream. That'd be hilarious. Anyway, wake up, man. Wake up. It's the first of the month. All right. DeWalt makes a spring assisted knife. It's one of my favorite knives that I have. It's got a really good grip up, and you hold it in your hand to cut things. You cut away from yourself, please. Cut away from yourself. Cut that way, not like this. Like that, right there. You don't cut towards your hands. You don't cut towards your legs. You don't do it unless you like your pops. Your pops will just do it, like, you know, every once in a while. And I'm like, Pops, what are you doing? He's like, nah, whatever. Only been doing it my entire life. You know, it's the one time you accidentally cup. Won't open in your pocket. It's the DeWalt knife. It's like $12.98 or whatever on Amazon. It's a really good purchase. Not a bad thing. Stainless steel blade. It's got a little painted out section right there. See a little painted out sections. Like, this is, it's cool. It's cool. It's nice. It's cool. I like it. I do enjoy this part of the knife very much. And yeah, the spring action on something that's this big. I also like the fact that this little pusher kind of disappears into the knife. I think that's cool. So, the Verdig, another one of my favorites. I love the Verdig knife. I like the Verdig knife. Apparently, no one is going to come and talk to me, and then no one's actually watching. No one's going to watch. Cool. It's like one person in here. It's me. It's so friggin' insane. Alright, well, hey, you know, I got 5 views on this thing. Maybe we should just end this now, man. Why even sit here and try to friggin' wait for someone to show up after midnight? People definitely always show up. I mean, it just here's me, dude. Like, I do a lot here, and I've kind of run out of things to talk about. I've run out of 15-second reviews. You knew it would come eventually. There's only so many tools I can review. There's only so many tools I can pay for. And then everything else is so expensive now. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's like, I get it. I as much as I want to change the world, I'll never be able to. Because I don't have that kind of personal capital. Cheers to me, the one person watching. Cheers. I'll get another beer. Another damn beer. Go get another beer. I guess I could do some of this, no one watching. People are always like this. No one wanted to watch their first thing. People always like this. It happens. Yeah, his RPs have been exclusively working on it on stream. Doesn't look like much yet, but it's gonna get there. And yeah, I just paint out the tube. It always takes about a day or two for it to dry when I do this. Right now I'm just looking for a bit of texture. This thing's very flat, needs some texture in it. Sorry, I'm kind of in the zone here. My bad. Usually I'm sitting talking and stuff. That's it, right there. Okay, where's the thing? There it is. It's starting to shape up a little. It's not quite there yet. I'm gonna do probably paint pens next. That'd be fun. Paint pens would be fun. I have a bunch of acrylic paint pens kicking around here somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where, but they're somewhere. Yeah. what I thought. Reference photography. Beer. Engaged. Jeez. Obviously, because I'm smart. There's an Aqualad. What up? What up, VapCap? You're the only one here, man. It's been a stretch of no one watching for a while. He's like, always, I said it always goes better if there's someone talking to me. But it's okay. I did the whole Lego set while that was happening. Sorry if you missed it. But yeah, today I did a car's fire engine, and he's got a little buddy with him. He does like welding or something. I don't know. River. Trip to the river. Nice, man. Nice. And I want to go on a river trip now. Dang it. Yeah, that's all right. That's what I'm saying. It's not that big of a deal. It'll restream at some point, so if you really need to see me build Legos, you could do that. You know how it goes. Ah, shit, man. I don't know what is up with me, man. It's like I'm like ultra stoned or something, I guess. Jeez. You should get more stoned. You should get more stoned. Yeah, and I hit freaking Sparky up. I gotta tell him just at me in his freaking comments, and then I'll be able to comment on his videos until that gets fixed or whatever. Bring my DeWalt leaf blower, nice. Yeah, inflate the tubes, got it. Yeah, I have like a battery charger thing that does that kind of thing too. So usually have one of those when I go out. And then yeah, I have you talking about like one of those mini blower guys? The little shop setup blower guy? I want one of those really bad. Or is it like a full-on leaf blower? Because that's cool too. It's a good question. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I just spilt beer, alcohol abuse, all that wonderful stuff. Am I abusing the alcohol or is it abusing me? Ah, crap. There's crap in it. There's crap in it. Bunch of crap. Yeah, I was about to say, I think kind of like think fondly back in the days when the chat would be lively and stuff. And there'd be like, I guess transvestites down there professing their love for me or whatever. Yeah. I want one of those really bad, dude. Dude, I want one of those so bad. Holy crap. Dang. Well, that sucks. Well, dang. What? Dang, man. I had to go out for a consult today. They come and go. It's like gym some days are busy AF, and the next same time's dead. Yeah, I no, it makes perfect sense to be real, actually, because some days it wants to give me the push, and some days it doesn't. Sometimes it's like you've got enough views. We're not gonna put your stream out there. Not to as many people. It's whatever. Like I said, it's like Sick Boy Tactical hit 300 yesterday, and now he's at like then he like lost 4 overnight, and I was just like, yeah, man, that's gonna fucking happen, dude. Like, that's why I don't say I have 800 subs, so I have at least 810. What? Yeah, it's just how it goes. You got to measure the reality of this stupid place, which is insane because so true, man. Don't think it was suggested like usual. Yeah, I had to search the channel. Yep. Trust me when I tell you. Uh, having the bell on does help, but like it doesn't always guarantee it either. It's the worst part. Oh, someone likes a T-shirt. Wow. Yeah, like I said, it is what it is. I don't get 100% why it does it like that, but at the same time, I see and notice the patterns, you know, and I know within a 24-hour period you can do certain things and stretch certain things, but like you have to have a bit of a schedule. If you do it less than 2 hours apart, unless you have a certain amount of subs, it's not going to get out there. It's going to be like you're going to see the notification, or it'll be buried. It'll say Acolyte put out 4 videos or something. So yeah, I've done a lot of studying on this. Ah, ha, aha, cool. What? Not coal, cool. Thank you. Yo, 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 Sparky struggles every day, and he gives it to you on the platform. Hey, that's the truth, Vabcap. So I was even saying that earlier, like what they want is a world where I don't have to be the intermediary for you guys liking the tool. Essentially, they want it to be like, Swistek Werdig. It is this. Ah, it does this. It's a knife. Like, whereas I'm at least friggin' use the knife. I like the knife. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we use this a lot. Probably not as much as I use the the one in the whatchamacallit, with the garbage TikTok voice. Yeah, dude. They want us to just eat slop, essentially. They want us to eat the shit. And then that's why when I say eat Milwaukee, that's what I mean by it. Just eat their shit. Just eat whatever the fuck they give you. I get it. Right? Don't look at the yellows, don't look at the greens, don't look at any of those. Don't look at the gray ones. Don't look at the weird ones out of friggin' Town and Country called Genesis. I'm just saying, like. And then it's like, here's one of the better parts. It's like sometimes I get a comment where someone assumes something about me, and I'm like, no, I actually do use this thing a whole bunch. And they're like, really? They're like, yeah, for this and that, for this. I think I got to tell you, one of the best things you can talk about are like primordial tools, essentially. I got to tell you, like a knife, like a plumb bob. That thing did really well. That video did really well. So, and then the other thing is, like I said, I always said it, especially when they clip in movies or they clip in another person's friggin' story from their friggin' stories or whatever, right? It is a broken system. And then these people, like, one day it'll happen to me. They're going to take my video, they're going to duet it with another video that they have, right? And it's going to be like, someone like shooting, like someone like icing a cake or something, and they won't even show you the finished cake. It'll just be like icing the cake, and then they'll show you like, like someone cutting donuts and putting them in there, frying them, and never show you the end of that. It's kind of fucking weird, dude. And I also don't understand, like, is that how like poor the mind is right now in the world? Because like I doom scroll myself, but like doom scroll means that I literally am like, oh hey, that's Sparky Struggles. Oh, that's Carry Crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I have to weed through and weed through. Doom scrolling is a real word for that. Shit, so they get 100% of the money and you get nothing. Yep, I know. That's why I've got to pad out the whole front end of all of this while I'm building it up. It's so fucking stupid. And then, one day there's going to be a true acolyte on Facebook, and I refuse to use that service. I'm not opposed to TikTok, but I'd have to migrate some stuff there, so whatever. Facebook is just a fucking cesspool. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Like a guy I used to know who's in prison is on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And I have Messenger and I have Facebook, but that doesn't mean I want to be on there, like making money off of this shit. And if I have to, I will. But it's like T-shirts. One day there'll be knockoffs of my T-shirts and shit. So you know how it goes. Everyone likes to think that they've got their scam or their freaking side hustle or whatever the fuck. The reality is, dude, my life is nothing but side hustles. It's literally like everything I do: selling stuff, buying stuff and selling it, trading it, fixing things. It's a bit of a side hustle. I mean, reality, this is like the thing that I like to do the most is YouTube. So, like, I wouldn't consider this to even be a side hustle. That's the best part of it. It doesn't hurt. This doesn't hurt to do. That explains it any best. But yeah, VapCap. So river trip, man. That's dope, man. He said, been a while since I went to the river. Or the beach, actually. I actually went to the damn beach, up onto the beach. Cheers, by the way. Cheers. And they get 100% of the money, and you get nothing. Anyway, so yeah, I should have a video up in 6 minutes. 6 minutes to the next 15-second review. Yep. By the way, it's absolutely beautiful here, and I would say I like camping during this season the most. So, September cool through October when it's cool is probably one of my favorite times because you get like a fire and it's like pants, less ticks, all that shit. So, yeah. Campsite right on the river. That's nice, dude. That's cool. It's supposed to be a little hot this weekend here, so I don't know how it's rolling out where you are, but or if it's always the same temperature. I think it's always the same temperature where you are. You live in one of those magical places where it never rains nor snows. No, it rains, sure. When it rains, it pours. Oh, did you check your pores? Pour check. I don't see him. You sure? Yes. Is it my favorite knife? No. That's from the next video too. And it's a knife video. I try not to do 15 seconds on knife, but if it's got a tool name on it, I will do it. If it's got a gear name on it, I'll probably do it. And if it's got Ozark Trail on it, I'll always do that. Because Ozark Trail knives do some of the best I've out of any of the 15-second reviews I've done. I don't know how to explain that. I'm also not worried to try to explain it. Memphis is a bluff city. So the weather goes around us in a weird state. Yeah, so I mean we're in the Piedmont, so we get a lot off the ocean, but we don't get anything off the country really, because the Appalachians friggin' they kind of like push everything like up and over and around, and then up towards the north or down towards the south. So, the worst part about the Appalachia mountain ranges is that, like, it used to go all the way down, and then one day, just the backbone went out of Florida. Boom. Wait. So you're going Ozark Trail? You're going to the Ozark Mountains, Ozark Trail? You're gonna carry an Ozark Trail? Do a little video. Hey man, I'm in the Ozarks and I got an Ozark Trail. I mean, I was hanging out with my buddy Keith. Shout out Keebler. Pardon me. And I saw on the side of his sunglasses. Dude, you're wearing Walmart sunglasses. He's like, yeah, my other pair broke, and it's like this and that. I was like, dude, you don't have to tell me the story of you buying fucking sunglasses, right? But I said to him, dude, I know they're from Walmart because they're Ozark Trails. They got the Ozark Trail logo on the side. He's like, what? And I said, look. And then he looks at his glasses. He's like, no shit. I was like, yep. Laundering, yeah, dude. Sorry, recreate a scene from that show. Do a video about laundering moolah with an Ozark Trail. Yeah, dude, you could be Ozarks, you could do money laundering, you could do drama, you could do a bunch of freaking hashtags on that one right there. By the way, not a bad knife. It's a side grade. This is the spring assist version. Slightly different. Sadly, the blades are not that interchangeable. I've already checked. It's what it is, folks. It's why Ed is the best. Never have to explain any reference. For the most part, yeah. I don't know them all. I don't know every single one. I will admit that. I don't know every single reference. I wish I could tell you I did, but I can tell you right now I don't. Like, if it's a Hannah Montana reference, I won't know what that is, right? It's like, you want to reference, like, Wizards at Waverly Place? I don't know those. I never watched any of those shows, really, so. I did watch, friggin', with my son, we watched that friggin' Mouse, the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Mouse Gatools. I think, honestly, about that show, I think Mouse Gatools was like, secretly, like, like going around, like, messing with everyone at night, like, switching things, like, changing things, breaking faces, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mouse Gatool was the real antagonist of that show. Way to run it into the ground. No, I'm just being honest, bro. Like, you want me to not be honest about shit? Yeah, I know every single reference ever created, from the dawn of civilization to the end of mankind and beyond. I know shit that you guys don't know about yet because it's from the future. That's how good I am. By the way, no, that's not true. That's not true. Although I do have future ideas, I won't say that I know them because I have clairvoyance or anything like that. No, still going. Yeah, still gonna, dude. Like, I think I should make it live again. I don't know if it's still there, but like the channel trailer, or when they had channel trailers or whatever, they were important. I think it's literally like me digging a hole and then throwing the camera in there, and then burying the entire friggin' audience alive. So yeah, I'll dig that hole forever. I will, 100%. And you're laughing, so it's worth it, right? Like, perspective really does mean a lot to me, so. Yeah, So beer, drink a little beer. Cheers. Have some beer. Enjoy your life. Have less fear. Wonder how long that's gonna smoke itself. They are 10 years old. I remember that. Are they? Are you saying that they are 10-year-olds, or are they? Sorry, that the channel's 10 years old. I mean, I never put one together for Oak City Gamers, although it's possible, or it was at the time. I don't know if it is now. I really haven't perused very much of the studio right now. It's not a new stool, it's the pad on top of it. It's hot glued together with that glue gun that I did a review on. It's like that anti-fatigue mat stuff. And it fits perfectly on top, and it doesn't move around or nothing, and it's really nice. Yeah, they were required when I started the channels, actually. When I started this channel. So that's why it has a channel trailer. Let me just see if it is, if it's still in my archive there or not. Hold on. Switch. Yeah, see, my subs are fluctuating right now. I was at 8:45 a few minutes ago. Oh, hey, and this just went live. Gerber Quadrant Pocket Knife. Also comes in black bamboo and white G10. Choppy blade. Choppy. Is it my favorite knife? No. It's a 0 on the pocket scale. And subscribe. It's actually a very good pocket knife, by the way. Very nice, very easy to carry. Very light. Alright, view channel. Yeah, then it's going to pop up. It's going to show me my videos. Where's my videos? Videos, go to shorts. And then, oldest. Yeah, see, it's private or unlisted. At least I think it is. I wouldn't have deleted it. I leave those views in there. They're just unlisted is the problem. It's like on Oak City Gamers, I really need to like take Matt's desk and I need to unlist them for a little bit. Put them into a playlist or whatever. Ed Talks. Remember when that was the name of the stream too. But EDChats, EDC chat or EDChats was better. With the EDC being emphasized. And I'll make it public right now. Like I said, yeah, here it is. It's unlisted. 25 views. Edit. It'll be in the vertical stuff, I think. It'll be in the vertical shit. Holy shit. I look pretty fat there. View changle, my changle dangle, my dangle dangle. EDC. Diamonds in my chat. Diamonds in my chat. Diamonds. What's up? EDIC. Everyday individual extreme carry. I don't know, I'll work on that one. Yeah, I'll freaking shop that one up a little bit later. And what am I watching here? What am I watching? Yo, what up? You home skillet. Not much, man. I just did the 15-cent review on the quadrant knife. Just went up 6 min guts ago. A mode. A toad. Uh, everyday cool drink water. Everyday cool water. Drink cold water. Oh, you don't have to drink cold. Just regular water is fine. Still drink hot water unless it's like, got like a tea bag in there or something. Tea bag. Cheers to diamonds. He's an 80-year-old man from Cambodia. Is that true? Who cares? He's not an 80-year-old dude from. Nope. That's the whole point. Why would I say that? Why would you say that? I don't know, man. I got a good chuckle at it, didn't you? Man, maybe I could have. Maybe I might have had a better life if I was that guy, huh? Nah. What are you doing right now? That's what you're supposed to do. I'm sorry. There's no days off for good behavior. Not in this life. Especially fucking now. Go to work. Take your lunch. I fucking hated that life, man. Everything's scheduled. No spontaneity in your day. No, I'm hungry now. So just eat something fucking now. None of that. I just like, I like waking up and just deciding what the fuck I'm gonna do with the day. It's kind of a nice feeling. I don't know how to explain that any better, but you wake up and then you get up and you just do something you love. Like with me, it's like either fixing something or tools or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like working on tools, making videos for you guys. Because I love doing that too. Like I said, the friggin' 15-cent reviews are friggin'. They're few and far between now. So you guys are gonna get probably a 15-second movie rec, a 15-second review, and like some update about what I'm doing during the day, kind of a deal. I think is my new 3-banger, so that I can at least if I'm out working on something, doing some plumbing or whatever, there's some sort of contact. Oh, look at this guy, he's using the freaking stuff he's talking about. There are some videos up there from earlier before Bavaria House started where like there's one where I found I went to her place, and then here was the incinerator and it wasn't even attached. It was just like sitting there like stuck on kind of and then the collar, the bib collar thing on that is like 3 screws, and it had no screws in it. It had like 1 screw and it was barely holding it in. And she was having a leak. She said, well, where's the leak from? I said, well, it's probably from this thing where you got a break in the hose, right? But if you find that one back there whilst rolling backwards, I have to fill this whole hole. Yeah, let me see if that actually worked though. I'm pretty sure it did. Videos. And then it would be right there, channel trailer. Yeah. Jeez Louise. And I had long hair too, I think. Even though I was losing it, I just get. And yeah, I was using a hole saw or a hole digger to fill it in. And it's just short. It's kind of a joke. The whole point is I'm literally burying the audience alive in it. That's the whole point of the channel, you're getting buried alive. I mean, has that changed? Not really. I've been burying you guys alive with freaking videos for 120 days right now. I think you guys are loving it. So, cheers. Yeah, Diamonds is in the chat. Diamonds is a 12-foot tall person. He's like a gigantic 12-foot tall person. He's like, when he's got something on his lips, it's like, You got something on the corner of your mouth. It's like police squad or whatever. Gotta get another beer. No, Diamonds looks exactly like Michael Jackson when he was a kid in the Jackson 5. That's it right there. No. Diamonds is actually a creature made of actual diamonds. And it's like Mr. Diamonds from freaking, was it Futurama or whatever? There you go. Mr. Diamonds is an international spy. He's like, hello, my name is Diamonds. No first name? Yes, just Diamonds. Motherfucking diamonds! Oh yeah. Smoke a little piece. I got a friggin' blister. I got a blister. Sparky. Yes. 15-second review of Sparky Struggles channel. Alright, that's alright. You guys got like, stuff. He talks about things. He does these stuff, He's like, hey, what's up, man? I'm Sparky Struggles, man. I'm struggling. I'm Sparky. And he's all like, hey, man, check this out. And he's like, drinking the rum and coke. And then he's like, I'm cleaning the air filter, the K&N air filter. That's what Sparky is. He's a Sparky guy. Plus, my favorite pair of friggin' wire strippers is that friggin' Klein Tools one. $30 well spent. I didn't go out today, but I go out Friday to go do the rest of that job, essentially. He bought an art lamp for his large art piece that he has. Kicking. And today I got called out for a consult on something. The lady said, yeah, we've got a railing that's coming out from the wall. I said, okay, well, let me come down and look, right? And I know it's accurate. I know that's accurate, Francis. And I know he's right. Anyway, so I go up there and I'm like, I don't know what railing coming off the wall means. It could mean a couple of different things, you know what I'm saying? It could mean a bunch of different things. But it's that first step up rail that goes against the king studs, right? And so essentially that whole thing had been popped out, and then it had like friggin' that much friggin' caulk, like a friggin' like a quarter inch of friggin' caulk on it. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, why no one ever thought just to put a fucking screw in it? You know what I'm saying? Just put a fucking screw in it, please. Someone, anybody, anyone in the world, please put the fucking screw in there and just brrr, with a friggin' impact. It'll go deep into the wall. It'll friggin' do the job. Do the job. Alright, do the job. Do the job. If you don't do the job, you're not gonna get paid. You gotta do the job. Do the job, Sparky. Do the job. Alright? Join the crew. You're part of the crew now. We're gonna go do a heist. Just do the job. Cheers, by the way. Cheers out to Sparky Mother Flippin' Strugglies. And everybody else. Cheers to diamonds. Cheers to diamonds. I did say he was like 10 different things, so he might have left. I mean, Diamonds just seems like a really good fella. Like, I mean, he could be like the Antichrist. Who knows? I mean, we all could be, aren't we? Right? I could have horns right now. It could be like, they're praying directly into my hands to make them buy tools for Satan. By the way, no way, no how. Also, don't think motherfucker has any power if there's any of that happening. Also, feel like a lot of that shit from religion really sounds a shit ton like a fairy tale that someone fucking made up to make you fucking believe it. But yeah, that is a stick. So I needed a new stick because I did a repair over the weekend at a buddy's house for a door, and these come off of these like giant cotton swabs. So like I put this into the hole for the screw, and then I put the screw through this with a little bit of glue or whatever. Usually super glue. Pop it in, little hammer, bing bang, diggly dang, and then it's multi-purpose. I have a stick. I have a stick, and I'll beat the crap out of my phone with it. Shut up, Francis. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not gonna break it. Now let's try it with this one. Just kidding. That's accurate. So the wee hot little mini bit set boy, the Go Box, number 47984. Forgot to put the number in the video, I think. Yeah, that's all right there. They'll figure it out. They'll go find it on Amazon like you did. But yeah, nice little thing. Friggin' little magnetic back there, a little magnet in the back, so you're not losing your bit. And then you twist your screw. You only have like that much space. You can only just get into a little place. It's nice. It's nice. And then of course, the Steinway. Like it's the ultra stub. It gets even stubbier than this if you want, because the bits it came with are ultra stub. Stub all day, y'all. Don't be a snob. Don't be a slob. Stay in the know. Get in the hub. Buy yourself a tiny little snub. A little snub. Yeah, I flubbed during that whole speech. It's okay. I'm not on a beach. Anyway, so yeah. Sorry if I gotta preach about tools. Gotta get my rap on tools, man. Yeah, Steinway, little tiny bit driver, stub driver. Nice. And it came in proper packaging too. It's always nice to see when stuff that comes in proper packaging. When it doesn't just come in a bag or something with a sticker on it. Speaking of which, no one's really watching, it's fine. Here's an upcoming one. Came in a bag with a sticker on it. And then it had a sticker on it as well. But it's the X-Cone, says designed for hard to reach fasteners, chain drive design, maximum torque, 72 Nm, 53 foot-pound, not for impact wrenching. Right? And now there's no one here to see this sneak preview, unless the stream die. No, we're good. It's lagging hard, man. What is up with that? 1 and 7. No one watching. Okay, cool. All right, so this is an offset extension wrench. So the idea is here's this guy, right? And then here's this end, and there's a chain in there, and the chain at top, you can use a wrench to whack. So yeah, kind of a cool thing. I don't know if you can see, you can't really see all of it. So it's kind of a cool thing. I still haven't used it for what I think I'm going to use it for, which is just some work on the truck I got to do, and there's some weird bolts in there. It's not for impacts, it's not for any of that, but it's like a chainsaw chain, or no, it's like a bike chain inside there. And then it turns. You turn one side, it turns the other. It's kind of cool, you know. That's accurate, says Sparky Struggles. Check out Sparky Struggles on YouTube. Spark out. Spark out. Spark the light line of your life with this guy's shangle. Give me a cheers. And where'd El Nasty go, man? I saw him for a second. I'm sorry I didn't say hey to him. It's not a new stool. I've had the stool for a while. But yeah, that's the pad for the stool. I use this so it would grip kind of. And then everything's formed perfectly to the size of the chair. And then it's got a little... Yeah, it's not perfect. Yeah, I don't care if it looks perfect. It's just got to be functional. Put a little chamfer edge on there. And then dude, I need to get like one of those foam cutter things. So like wire foam cutters. And yeah, I can make it cleaner. Fartsville, Fart Town. And of course, Hulk hands. I believe it is time, decision of the people. My name is Hulk. Hello, I am happy to be here. I'll answer any questions at the end of the forum. And yes, let us continue. Yeah, I did that Lego set earlier. Recap of the night. Nice, cool things. Dude, cars. Disney Pixar cars. I did talk briefly about this and how much I love it. I love it. It's a cheap flashlight. I'm talking about the Night Eyes flashlight holder. I did say briefly about that. That is awesome. I also did speak on this briefly, which is, hey, this fan is great. Dude, I'm so happy to have it back and clean. And it doesn't smell anymore. It doesn't smell bad anymore. Yeah, it's nice. I cleaned it, took it apart, put it back together, cleaned it with alcohol. Yeah. And it doesn't smell like Brujeria House. Yeah. Yeah, that's accurate, it says. Sparky, it's like I'm stuck. Like, dude, like, it's just freaking stuck. That's accurate. That's accurate. Saying it over and over with my brain doesn't work right no more. Well, maybe it always worked right, and now I'm just noticing how like annoying it is. By the way, We Hot makes this awesome Go box. You should get one of these. This is tonight's knife from the 15-second review. I made you stuck. You made me stuck. What? 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 That's accurate. Oh, that's accurate. Okay, yeah. Yes, you stuck me. What did you just say? What did I just say? That's accurate. I'm still stuck on it, the worst part. It's still going. It's like, that's accurate. It'll go away in a second, I'm telling you. It's like, once the stuff happens, it's like, it's hard to break out of that. I don't know how to explain. And then, like, what did I just say? So it's packed away now, and it's in this stream. And part of the reason why it's not something I need to worry about remembering is I have video evidence of it. So I'll remember it. The problem is, it's like in a lower priority area. That's all. Cheers to Sparky Struggles. What did you just say? What did you just say? Is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to leave me with what did you just say, by the way? Cheers. Ooh, hot tub. Hot tub too hot. Ow. Hot tubs. James Brown. Hot tub. Yeah, hot tub party. See, this is why we need to get on live again together. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Sparky hot tub time machine. Diamonds. No, I'm talking about a celebrity hot tub party with James Brown from back in the day. It's Eddie Murphy playing James Brown. He's like, ooh, about to get in the hot tub. Gonna dip in my toe first. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Hot tub too hot, yeah. It's like, dude, it's really funny. It's like if you know anything about James Brown, you watch like a live concert of him first. Ain't funny, yeah. I mean, James Brown, hardest working man in entertainment, was like the moniker that guy had. So, yeah, that's the reference I'm pulling out right there, Sparky. Old SNL references. That and it's really hard to find, but if you dig hard enough, you'll find it. It's like Samurai Optometrist, and I missed the like they had starring that guy, that friggin' classic friggin' voice introducer guy, who was in like every NBC show. Yeah. He's an electrican. He's an electrican, so he can make a hot tub that heats to 178, 74 seconds. James Brown done nothing by Eddie Murphy. Ha! Eddie Murphy playing old man in the barbershop, and he's right there, right next to you. That guy's gonna say, this guy right here. No, that guy's in the house. What are you talking about? Eddie Murphy playing an old Jewish man. Like, it's kind of funny. It's like, there's a movie called Silver Streak. It's one of my favorite movies. It's what's the name of it? Or it's what's his name? Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. Okay, and there's a scene where Gene Wilder does blackface, and it's fucking hilarious because he's trying to pass as a black dude, and he does like no rhythm and shit. You're like, that Gene Wilder is such a good actor. He could have probably been like, yeah, baby, whatever, right? But like, nah, it's the whole reason he did that friggin' tumble is because he just was like, I want people to expect like anything from the character. Yeah, okay, let's do it. They didn't say let's do it. He just did it. Not to mention, he does that shit himself. He does the fucking forward roll. He does the shit. He's like, dude, Gene Wilder, dope actor. And you want to see a good Gene Wilder movie? It'll come up at some point in 15-second movie Rex. It's called The Frisco Kid, and it's got like Star Wars, 77 Star Wars era Harrison Ford in it. The Frisco Kid. I think you can look it up on YouTube here. That's a pretty funny movie. The two of them have pretty decent, I'd say there's some good like back and forth between them. But it's a story of a rabbi who comes to the country and he needs someone to help him get across the country to where he's going, and and it goes across country with Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford takes care of him essentially. He's like his guide. Because they need to go to San Francisco because that's where his wife will be and all that. And yeah, it's a good movie because the two of them have some chemistry. I gotta say, like if I was to interview like Harrison Ford, I wouldn't ask him things about his Academy Award stuff or his nomination or any of that. I'd be like, what do you remember about working with Gene Wilder? Can you tell me anything about that? Because I really love to hear that from you, Because Gene Wilder apparently touched people's like very soul in special ways, and you can see that it comes through in performance and stuff. So, am I gonna have to like put the bump cap on and twirl a knife? Guess so. Twirling a knife, I do it. It's nice. What is this called? This is called something. What is this friggin' knife called? It's the Nimbus knife. The Nimbus knife out of Wall Mizzle. Whereas the previous one only had a description. It was like spring assist blade, 6 or 7 inch or 6 inch spring assist blade. Nearly identical in many respects. Honestly, it's kind of cool. Like I said, I've already got that swapped out for lefty, so righty and lefty. and they kind of match. And lefty is the new one. So, and then righty's the little switchblade, baby. The Italiano switchblade. No, I mean the spring assisted knife. With the pocket lock. With the pocket lock. That was $8. This is $9. It said D2 steel on it. D2 written on the blade. On the blade. On the blade. It's written on the blade. Ow. Ow. Ow, don't do that. It hurts. No. Why are you doing that? Why do you have the knife in your hand that direction? Oh my god. Why do I sound like Droopy? Why do I sound like Droopy? Probably because I'm doing the Droopy voice. Yeah, that's an old cartoon. I don't know if anyone remembers it. Yeah, it's an Ozark trail knife. It's called the Nimbus knife. It's got a D2 steel blade. It's nice. It's got good action. It sits low in your pocket. It's like a 0.2 on Eddie's pocket scale. Maybe a 1. Maybe a 1. I've never had a like look kind of conspicuous. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse you. J'accuse. J'avais j'accuse de choix. Avec j'ai trouvé mais quoi. None of that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe a peck or something. Chi zapatas. There you go. I'm just saying words now. I'm just like, that's how dude, LOL, James Brown done it by Eddie Murphy. LOL. LOL, James Brown done by Eddie Murphy. LOL. Jeez. Alright, so. Yeah. I don't even know what to talk about now. No one's talking to me, so it's cool. It's just like, I got a wee hot thing. Here's the wee hot thing. I keep saying the same shit over and over again. So, oh, this is the other spring assist knife. This is when I hit 1,000 subs, I'm gonna do like a 20 knife giveaway. You're not getting that. It's like 20 people, 20 knives, kind of a deal. Hey, dude, Sparky, the problem isn't like my end on lives, man. It's usually that, like you said, your device was overheating or whatever. I don't know where you're at. You out in the sun or whatever. You know, and then, like, it feels weird sometimes, like, my stuff being on someone else's channel. I don't know, man. Like, you gotta show me how to do that so you can just be up here. You know? Or the reality is, at some point here, I want to do like a real like live stream where it's like people like talking and shit. So I don't know how to explain that any better, but like with StreamYards or something. I don't know if you have StreamYards, but it doesn't matter if you do or don't, because you can just send a link in the chat, and then have a quarantine area essentially. It was not. I mean, but it's weird right now for me. I don't know how to explain that. Maybe we talk later on or tomorrow or something about it. Text me on it, you know? How's it weird? I'll be like, I'll tell you exactly how it's weird. No, it's not a whatevs, man. Don't whatevs me. Dude, don't whatevs me. Don't neutral person whatevs me. And that says what Eves, by the way. That doesn't say whatevs. It says what Eves. But no, I want to do it again. I'm saying I'd like to get you and Red maybe, and like friggin' El Nasty up or something, and then like I could walk away from the chat and we could do it for a little bit. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, you know, a live interactive thing where you guys could just come and you could like, there's a quarantine area. Not that Chinese. What? What? Anyway, there's a bit of a quarantine area. We can check people out. If we're like, dude, we don't even want like to have someone. We just do the link and then it'll disappear in the chat eventually. Anyway, know that Chinese. What? Dude, know that Chinese what? The Weehaw? The the Stein whale? Stein whale? Is it whatevs? No, whateves. No, that's not Chinese. You have to write it in Chinese. You know that, right? If it's Chinese, it's written in Chinese, right? That and I'm not the best communicator in the world. Haha. As much as I communicate things very well here on the channel, and I like through text, a lot of people talk and then I miss the point sometimes because text is like, you know, it's like, either way, LOL, I just thought that was fun, whatevs, you know, like it's like a robot voice in my brain reading it. I have thought about the idea of having like the computer set where it's like, you know, someone says, no, that Chinese, you know, like that kind of thing. Although if I could do a Frank voice or Francis voice and then have like you guys voices come out of Francis. Yeah, what's up? My name is Francis. It's like, no, that Chinese, whatevs. IDC, either way, LOL. I just thought it was fun. I just thought, you know, that kind of, and I don't know. Man, fucking large AI model to recreate my voice. Now I have to buy a super fucking computer, and I'll have to sell my cushion online or my body. Sell my cushion. I'll never do it. No, it's my cushion. My cushion. I built it myself out of stupid stuff that I got for free. And I paid for a glue gun and I make it and it sits on the chair and I just go, less butt fatigue. Removal of the butt fatigue has commenced, my friends. It could be a little pattier, but I'm telling you what, I'll work on that tomorrow. Maybe the next day. And I'll put a little bit of a polyfill in it. Maybe make a little Santa Claus beard on there. Huh? What do you think of that? Santa beard? Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Alright, so I don't know what else I can talk about unless someone has questions. We have reached the Q&A part. Alright, Q&A here. I'll write Q&A now. Anyone questions? 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 Q&A. Q and A? Question mark? Huh? Questions? Questions. So whoever's out there watching, cheers to you. I am massively rolled down. Like, I'm burnt out on everything but YouTube. The worst part is, like, this is the only thing to get that I was excited about all day, and I like waited forever to do it too. Which is whatevs, or whatevs, as Sparky Struggle says. Cheers, 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 cheers. You get a drink. fuck? The fuck? The fuck was that? Oh shit. I don't know, like, every once in a while I'll just hear something, like rustling in the woods, and I'm just like, the fuck was that? The fuck was that? But then I realized, oh yeah, there's a shit ton of deer. I don't know, YouTube is my only friend now. Are you making fun of me, or is that you and me? Like, you're not. I'm your friend. I thought I was your friend. I thought we were friends. I thought we was gonna build that tree house. That's our little hideout, where we keep a little stash of nudie magazines and some lotion and some towels, and then we have a schedule. I am like totally fucking ripped though. I'm so friggin' done. Done. Just time to friggin' pass out, sleep, die for 12 hours. I do like the cars too. I have a bunch of cars too. Ones I bought them all on clearance when they were going kind of out of fashion there. And now I have one that's worth like friggin' $500 just for the pieces or whatever. They're all the originals, and so I keep them in bags. And that's the Radiator Springs set. My favorite one. I probably wouldn't sell either. It's got Fillmore, man. I friggin' love Fillmore, or whatever. The friggin' the bus, the VW bus. I don't know. YouTube is my only friend now. Dude, write a country song like, I didn't know that YouTube was my only friend now. All the rest of these boys are gone. Either down to the grave or they got married and they got 2 kids and a dog. I don't know. Cheers, 5 people with 8 likes. You guys rock, man. Thanks. Thank you for being here. Cheers. And you know, you suggest these to people. Hey, Go Fire makes stormproof matches. They also make regular matches. Look at these things. They burn underwater. They burn underwater. Yeah, and then people leave. I wish they were a strike anywhere, but they are not. Well, they might be. It just is waterproof. It's just striking. To keep striker strips dry. The only thing you have to keep dry is the edge of the box, where if the whole thing falls into the water. Hey! What you doing there? You falling asleep a little bit? Did you fall asleep a little bit? Any questions? Look, okay, like, guys got 14 minutes. Any questions? Because I'm leaving at 1. Obi leaving at 1, Kenobi. Number 1, I'm leaving at 1. Number 1, thank you, 1. I have never learned anything from 1. 1. No, and I think tomorrow night, maybe the next day, I'm going to take a couple days out from streaming, okay? And I think what I'll do is I'll check out some of the stuff people have been recommending me and stuff. Like, I get it, like, YouTube does not want me to stream, so it means I got to do a few friggin' extra videos here and there. I'll do that, whatever. I'll figure it out. Uh, you know, should probably do like you probably recycle an old video, just put a cool song over it. You guys would never know that no one friggin' watched those things to begin with. That's hilarious. Just download it to the device. I mean, reality is I think most of that stuff is stuff I have stock on anyway, so you can just create one out of the stock too. But let's smoke one more bowl with me, folks. If you got a question, electrical, plumbing, automotive, picking my brain, what do I think about this, what do I think about that? Please no politics, but if you have to, I guess go the fuck ahead. I don't know. YouTube is my only friend now. Sparky Struggle says. Cheers, people. I'm gonna get through it. Yeah, tonight's knife, that old Gerber knife. I gotta tell you, I kind of want to get this knife with the G10, the white G10 panel on it. I really like the idea of that. And then the black bamboo one looks really nice too. And Gerber gear. Legendary Gerber-ass Gerbers. And it's a really light knife. It's not like a heavy knife. It's really like nice and light. And then it's stylish, wily. Sparky struggles. His only friend is YouTube now. Or his only friends are on YouTube. It's alright. Like, he's got wife, kids, all that shit. He's also, like, not a millionaire. He looks exactly like the guy on the Monopoly box, though, which is kind of weird. Total lies, by the way. I've been lying all night, man. I don't know why I've been, because like I can lie here and then it's entertainment. It's like, no, dude, they don't hate you. YouTube hates everyone, though. Actually, that's true. YouTube hates you, yeah. But we don't. We fucking love you, dude. And you look just like the Monopoly man. You're all like. You always walk into the room and you're like, do not pass go, do not collect $200. And we get that reference too. Ace Ventura 2. Dude, no one hates you, by the way. I think the worst part is I used to think that way sometimes. Like, I'd be like, doesn't matter if I go, everyone's gonna fucking hate me. But one time I went and I did something that, like, you know, like, audition for a play, and I got the part, and we did the thing, and at the end of 6 weeks, they were like, you should audition again. I never did. And I never did. But I do have a playbill kicking around here somewhere, but I played like fucking 10 seconds on stage, and saying a line, and then every other time I was up there, I was just standing, always at the back, because I was the tallest, so blending out. But I basically stood up, and I still remember like my 5 lines, which is like, you know, that can't possibly be. And then the next one was, well, maybe we should give him a chance, right? And then the next 2 were, I definitely believe. And then the last one was, I'll vouch for the man. Let's go. Yeah, it was a weird play. It's like people talking trash on someone, and then, like, you know, one person turns against that crowd and like stands on the other side, and like as it keeps happening, you know, like I move over, this person moves over. It was a dumb play. I hated it. I hated every fucking word of that fucking play. I thought it was contrived and bullshit, but it was fun, you know. So just go out, have a little bit of fun. It's like bow and arrows. I gotta take my bow, to the archery range, and I gotta get them to set it for my arm length and everything. A friend of mine said that they do that for like 15 beans. I was like, yes. It's like I want to take that other bow and just be like, yeah, set it to max 22 pound. Yeah. So, because 18 is not enough for that, and my kid's gonna want more at some point soon. And he's a bit stronger than me because I've lost a lot of weight and some muscle mass in the same instance. And that's fine. Like I know that the mass will come back when I start like an exercise routine after my back stops like freaking killing me every day. And like I said, Sparky, no one hates you, man. We fucking love you. You fucking cuddly ass goddamn freaking teddy bear of an asshole. It's like you were built at a fucking Build-A-Bear, and you got the hat had the dreads on it and all that. Like you need like one of them Rasta hats, bro. Just get you a Rasta hat where you tuck all your shits up inside of them. So there's questions and answers. If you have questions, I might have answers. So if you have a question, post it here in the chat. If not, I'm winding off. I said 1 o'clock. I've got a bit of a drink. I've got a smoke. I've got a bowl. So until these are gone, I am here. So if you got anything and you want to just chat, you just like, man, blah blah blah. Do I need to talk you off the edge tonight? I don't think so. I hope, because like you're probably just on the shitter and you're just like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? So at Walmart, I paid 75 cents on clearance for these. And they're pretty cool. They're little folding baskets. Speaking of a good one there, Sparky. You stole Deacon's Easter basket. That one's one of my favorite obscure quotes. And I can give you another quote from that movie is, hey, don't forget about my bot. You know, reaping burns a lot of calories. It's like reaping burns a lot of calories, you know. Yeah, and then you can use one as a lid, like that. It's a good idea, right? Right? Am I right? Collapsible. It was like pen something at Walmart. They're 75-cent a piece because they were on clearance. And there's more. I just have to make my choice. When I have money again, I'm gonna go buy the Ozark Trail T-shirt that I bought, or that I wanted to buy when I had money, and I knew that I was going to have like this kind of point in my life where I'm basically on like lifeline supplies. Like, you know, the dog with the friggin' with the barrel under its neck delivered this shit to me, and I had to like crank the friggin' thing open and pour it into the bottle, and whoever got it there before me, man, they drank. I had that much tonight. That's all I'm saying. It's like the Yukon wastes out there. Although I am wearing short sleeves. It's not cold. Cheers, though. Cheers. Just put up a thing here. It says lie about everything, and then the next stream would be called the lie about everything stream. This is the Toker Poker. It was disease. Are we frozen? Are we frozen? Are we froze? Lie about everything stream. What? Are we froze? We're froze. We're fucked. What? Are we froze? We didn't freeze. We're froze. We're fucked. We didn't freeze. We're not fucked. We didn't freeze. Freeze. We're froze. We didn't freeze. We're froze. We're fucked. We didn't freeze. We're not fucked. We didn't freeze. Sorry. Okay. Sometimes there's a momentary thing that happens. It just looks like I'm frozen. Peg wings. By the way, Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm gonna tell you, dude. Although you're getting good clout off of that peg wings shit, I get it, dude. Like, I have problems sometimes saying things. I used to have a pretty bad friggin' stutter, and it'll come out every once in a while. You guys will hear it. So, like, just like it happened right there, and it's a very common thing. It kind of goes with dyslexia. So I don't know if you guys know that. And then ADHD is like, you know, on top of that, just like even more crazy. So I think like it's like I'm Dudley from friggin' Royal Tenenbaums or whatever, where like These symptoms of these diseases, and then he can also hear extremely well at long distances. And then he's down the hall, and he's like, "Really, I can hear very well down extreme distances." Yes, I'm afraid you can. Like that. Great movie, by the way, Royal Tenenbaums. Rest in peace, there, friggin' Gene Hackman died in a fucking crazy way, y'all. Dude, man, like this is why like a robot wouldn't have been a bad thing for that guy. But I get it. Like it needs to be. Sorry, pardon me, excuse me. Everyone blows their nose. Everyone knows that eventually you gotta blow your nose. Follow your nose. Follow your nose to the delicious flavor of Fruit Loops. We used to pack sugar into them, and now they're not as good. Although one time I found this thing was like big Fruit Loops that were like that big, and they tasted pretty much right because it was like a snack version. It was pretty good. So, follow your nose. Toucan Sam here. If you ever want to know how to find a hooker in Hollywood, I can hook you up. It's like, dude, is that really what Toucan Sam was doing with his days after the commercials kind of ended for him? That's what I'm saying. Not to mention he's an eternal being. He's a cartoon character. I mean, in the, I would say I'm speaking of the Roger Rabbit universe type deal. So we wouldn't go into my own personal version of whatever universe this is. It's just like an affirmed and confirmed universe. Humans and yeah, I know it's not real, right? I'm not crazy. Shut up, Francis. I know I'm not crazy. There's Francis right there. He's dead. Oh, you can't see him. There's Francis right there. There's Francis right there. Fuck you, Francis. You think you're gonna outshine me? Huh, Francie? Huh, Fritz? Francie Pants. Anyway, so yeah. Sparky, I see, that's the thing. You stuck me on the wrong ass thing. I hate that. You're a jerk. He knows I get stuck if he walks after saying something because he's the last person to say something, and then he's like, they hate me. So I'm like, am I supposed to say that over and over again? Because you knew I literally explained it to you, and then I got stuck on this. You're a jerk. I get it. Yeah, that's a good joke though. Sorry, I'm stuck here, repeating the same phrase over and over again. This is what I'm saying here. I'm just gonna write fart magic. There we go. Hey, my good friend, the true acolyte says fart magic. That's kind of funny. I don't know that fart magic. Now I'll say something funny. See, if you said they hate me, and I was saying that all stream because I'm stuck on that last thing someone said. Like I process information like a computer. The more people show, the more people talk, the more people it's fine. I will probably have like a curator, someone like looking at it, slowly helping me one day, but that could be you out there. There's no one out there. It's probably just gonna be me for the rest of my days. I have to do all the fucking work all the time. And then no one rich watches tool videos either, right? That's the best part. So like rich people wouldn't like, spontaneously anything to my ass. So why would I ask for any donations from people who I know are watching my videos? Hard-working ass motherfuckers. Thank you for being here. For God's sakes. And I keep getting told like they look forward to this shit, and I'm like, no pressure, right? No pressure, right? It's a nice smoking ass bowl, man. It's polka dots, the polka dotty, the polka dot bowl. It's a custom creation from a guy named Glass by Trey, or But yeah, he used to live in Clayton, where I was working for a long time, and he used to order off me, and I used to give him the best friggin' Philly steaks. Ah, man, that's right. I'm a dope friggin' line cook at some point in my life. And yeah, that's the knife. This is the knife that's doing the best out of all the knife videos right now, which is the Nimbus knife. People are very interested in that Nimbus knife because it's not in every store. I know where to go. Knife. So there's the thing about knives and buying things at Walmart. So there's a Walmart up here, and it's kind of in a popular place. So the prices are actually fairly low, and when they want a clearance, it goes right. So it's not the Dirt Mart. Now, when those products get boxed up and put out for new products, they ship those down the road, literally right down the road, to a smaller Walmart that's been there for years. Now, I can remember in 1992 or three, there was a hurricane and a tornado happened during that season, and it wiped out. It used to be a Kmart, wiped it out, like, hand to God, wiping it out. And then here's Walmart swoops in. Hey, we're gonna put a Walmart in there, and Kmart, was just leasing the land or whatever, right? Leasing the building. So they put up a Walmart, and that Walmart's been there ever since. I call it the Dirt Mart because it's literally like where all of the leftover clearance goes to this smaller Walmart. And I gotta tell you, the service there is slightly better because people know at that Walmart that this Walmart is really the place to come for it. Okay, like if you're like a Walmart head. Okay, now I buy the knives. So when I want knives, I go up to the popular place, brand new, something nice, something people are talking about. The Nimbus knife out of that's where I got this. Did I buy two of them at $10? No. I bought another knife that night. What did I buy? I bought. It's here somewhere. I bought a scribe. Yeah, I bought a scribe that night here. The scribe looks like. Hey, is that a vape? Yeah, it's a vape, dude. Watch, I'm gonna bury this head. Where's the lights? Lights, motherfucker, right here. All right, so also, incidentally, the night before I had purchased one from Amazon for half the price, $7 and change. And what do you want? And this doesn't have a lock. It just kind of does what it does. You hit it too hard, it will come down, and it won't cut your finger off. It'll cut you to the bone, though. It won't cut your finger off, though. But if you use proper etiquette, you should be fine against a way. But this scribe is a really nice little thing. It's actually got a little pocket clip on there, and it works good in like a pen pouch or like a top pocket or in like a pencil case. I don't know if you've. And then here's the other thing: I do art, so like every once in a while, if you're doing a pencil drawing, and then you just take and like scrape the white of the eye a little bit with a blade or a pen knife. Do I have a pen knife to show you? Yes, I do. Of course I do. Here's an X-Acto red knife. And when I say X-Acto, it's probably a good go for buying a knife. They've gotten so expensive now, in my opinion. This was a $3.99 knife. Fart Magic, that's right, True Acolyte. Thanks, man. By the way, that's me. It's not a vape. It's not a vape. Where's my vape? I don't want a cig. Hold on. I want that cig in a minute. Oh yeah, it's a 50 bar. It's called Swedish. What's that right there? Well, that there is a tiny little mini crab catcher. Catch you some crabs. No, I'm just kidding. They're collapsible crates. You need a crate and a pinch for some knives. You're all like Eddie's, yo. These are the lives. He's trying the thing. It's tiny. I don't know. But then you need a place to put knives. Ha! Look at that. It's there. It's right there. Ah! It's 1 in the morning. Wohin des Tagen morgen? That is not German. That is like, the movie is German. Stupid American stupids. Go Fire. Matchies. Stormproof matchies. Stormtrooper-proof matchies. By the way, they're like phosphorus burn, so they burn hard. It smells like a fireworks. A fireworks. Ooh, dude, a fireworks. Dude, that's a fucking low budget movie. Alright, so I guess I'm done. No one wants to talk anymore at school. And it's past 8, it's past 1. So I can cheers you. I smoked the bowl. Cheers you. And instead of smoking, I'll have a couple more puffs off of Swedish. Like Turkish. Anyway, I just wish Owl had shown up. I always like to see Owl. I mean, I'm not disappointed in the stream. The streams are always, I don't give a shit about a stream. 100 views, 200 views, 10,000 views, cool, but 100 views, 200, same with videos, by the way. So, remember, I'm not unhappy, and I'm not worried about finding happiness, because happiness isn't a place you find. It's not a goal. It's not a thing that you believe in. You just are happy when you do things that make you happy. I don't know how to explain that any better. Here, no. Just be happy. Just be happy. You like that? Touching your arm a little bit?